All right, we are back at it again with the big dumb Crash Bandicoot playthrough. Welcome, hello cat. See right. We are back with more Wrath of Cortex, a game that it ain't bad. You know, like I know I went into it saying, oh, I'm gonna be open-minded, but I knew about some of the jank with this game, and so, you know, there was still a little bit of apprehension, just a little bit. But playing through it, it ain't bad. I wish there were more levels that were just the plain old Crash platforming. Of course I do. Of course I wish that. But this ain't a bad one. Alright, welcome Cake. Now I did actually go and look. We somehow missed an entire power-up. We missed an entire power-up here. Back in Bonsai. I forget which level that is specifically, so we kind of got to run around until we find it. How was last stream? We played Gregory Horror Show for 2 hours and then Slay the Spire 2. If that tells you how the last stream was. It was fine. The game was not my cup of tea. And not because it was a horror game, but because it was actually just very slow and boring. And I feel bad dissing it so much. But we gotta run back through here. I supposedly missed an entire power-up just here. I gotta remember, can I do anything? I can't double jump, anything like that. It's not necessarily a bad game. I can't tell how much of it, when I was playing, was me being an impatient, stubborn gamer like I am sometimes, and how much of it was, oh, the game is actually kind of bad. And who knows, maybe someday in the future we'll come back to it. And I died. Oh god, I forgot that she just goes limp. I just want to run back to this level. I know we already did it, but I saw that we missed the super body slam is apparently in here. It's not like required from what I could tell, but reading, apparently a lot of people miss it when they play this level because it's just kind of off to the side. You don't have to grab it. Though I worry we won't be able to get it at all because I know there's a death route on this level, and I worry... Let's just go back to the warp room. I worry that we've already missed our chance to grab it. I'm actually just gonna go look up where it is just to be safe. Because I was looking through the achievements for it on Retro Achievements, and I saw someone saying, oh, it was glitched out and wasn't letting me get 102% or whatever. I was like, ooh, I should look into that. Why is that? And someone suggested, oh, you might have missed the power-up in Bonsai. And it's like, oh, there was a power-up there? In Bonsai. First, let's get the super rally flop ability through the level's red gem path. Okay, wait a minute, we need the red gem. Do we have the red gem? We do not have the red gem, which means I should look into seeing how I get the red gem. So never mind, the guy on the achievement page was actually just wrong. Where's the red gem? You know what? No, we'll do it like we've been doing every other Crash game, and we'll just play through it normally. I was wrong. Retro Achievements commenters were wrong. We'll just play through normally. We're moving on to World 4, where we're meeting Windy, I think is the name of this mask. Windy?
The Crash Bandicoot, eh? Oh, I've heard so much about you, and this is the hero I have to blow away? Ha! Seems like a bunch of hot air to me.
The voice seems familiar. Unlike the other voices, I was able to easily pinpoint them. Not easily pinpoint. I was able to kind of pick out, oh wait, I recognize that. Oh, another Coco level anyways. I don't recognize Windy's voice. Maybe they aren't like as... I almost said famous, that sounds mean. Aren't as recognizable as like all the others have been. Let's get on to it. Like I said in the ping for this and when I said on Blue Sky, honestly, like, this game ain't bad. It is pretty damn good for what it is, you know? I think the big issue that a lot of people have and that I agree with is too many of the levels are like weird gimmicks, and I like the gimmicks, I do, but I do wish there was more levels that were just straight up crash platforming, because you know what? This game does the platforming pretty well. I'm not gonna sit here. Oh, Lolo is voiced by, I'll read your thing in a second. Let me jump over to the platform. Jess Harnell, who did Wacko. Wacko, there we go. That's where I recognized the voice specifically. He sounded a little familiar. But he also did Spyro in some of the newer Spyro stuff. Crash from Tag Team Racing to Nitro Fueled. Wait, he voiced Crash? Damn. Alright. So it's Crash v Crash. Oh boy, alright. Oh, we have to like hurry over before. You know what? That is fun little level design there. I hope I got the bouncy crate destroyed that I needed to. Oh boy. Bonk, bonk. Would be really cool. Oh, I forgot she can do that. Almost forgot. It'd be really cool if she could do the slow walk on Nitro. That could have been helpful there. I also equally dislike her little 3D head life. Alright. You know what? Let's just keep at it. We're almost done with the base game, and then we'll do what we've done for the other Crash games. Hey, Wiz, welcome. Welcome. I'm gonna admit now, I'm never sure if I'm supposed to call you Rough Man or Horror. Oh, fuck. Evil. Evil to put a big ol' ice rink like this. We almost got through it without dying, folks. Well, we ain't getting the death route if there's one. And, oh wait, no, we got the bonus route before the checkpoint, that's right. Almost forgot. Alright, let's speedrun this shit. Use the ice to our advantage. I don't think that's the correct animation, but okay. I'm glad we can kill that guy. But the music in this stage is bumping. That's some good shit. Can I just slip inside around? I prefer Horror and you change my name on Twitch. Alright. Oh, welcome, Horror. We're back on Wrath of Cortex. Just making our way through. Aku Aku. I also noticed, on Retro Achievements, there's an achievement to get all 3 Aku masks and get invincibility. I haven't gotten it yet. There have just been so few Aku Aku masks. Oh, fuck. Oh, how do I go faster? How do I go faster? Like that. Does that count as me braking? Does that count the crate being broken? Yes, it does. Oh my god, thank goodness. Do I need to go through all the gates? I hope not. I hope that's not needed, because I've clearly missed a few. This is a cool little, like, change up to the usual, like, chase segment. I'm a little confused why I was given an Aku mask here, because presumably that's gonna be like a auto death. Oh, I only missed 2. Wait, what would I have gotten if I went through all? Is there a separate gem? Oh, I forgot I can't slide jump. Damn it, I only missed 2 on that. I'm a little upset. But there we go, first level of the night done. That was a fun one, I like that. But yeah, I've noticed that I haven't gotten the achievement to get invincibility with Aku. I think it's just, there's not really any chances. It was, do you have Mario Maker 2? I do own it. I haven't played it in a while. Big mech suit. I haven't touched it in a while, but yeah, I own the game. I'm a Mario gamer. It's me, I'm Mario. That was, why? I will say another complaint I see a lot of people say about this game is the long loading times. Despite the aforementioned, I'm an impatient gamer boy. I don't think they're that long, guys. I think y'all are just somehow even more impatient than I am. Ain't that bad. Is it bad that a PS2 game is taking that long to load when compared to the OG trilogy? Yeah, kinda. I don't know, it ain't that bad. This is horrible. This climbing speed. I don't think it was this slow in Crash 3, was it? Nitro Fueled loading times on the Switch. Okay, yeah. I will admit that's like a yeesh thing about the Switch version of Nitro Fueled. Actually, all versions of Nitro Fueled have horrid loading times. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it, but I think that's more of just you could always consider that less the game's fault itself and more a fault of like modern gaming. Oh hey, there we go. We got the invincibility. Oh what the fuck knocked me down? Man, y'all were watching that. Oh, it's because it's electric. Okay. Okay, that's a cool gimmick. You gotta like constantly swap back and forth. Oh, I thought I could spin that thing, but apparently I couldn't. Okay. That is a neat little gimmick. I'm gonna give it points for that. I'm confused why when I was invincible, I was still affected by it. But you know what? Easy come, easy go. We got the achievement. That's all that matters. Can I spin and get that guy? Oh, that's cool. I can, like... If I do the super spin when I'm hanging, I can carefully kind of... glide down when jumping down. If I'm, you know, smart about it. Which I'm not a lot of the time. Alright. Oh, now we have to come up here. No, I probably could have done that there if I did the super spin before jumping. You know, I'm a dumbass. I'm probably not gonna have a good time when I have to platinum this level. I see you've encountered Wrath's grids. They're not great. I'll agree to that. But again, I'm giving some props to this mechanic that you have to constantly be swapping back and forth between them. That's kind of a fun little mechanic. It's a neat idea at the very least. Go, 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 go. There we go. Hopefully there's not a death route on this level. They are pretty great. Oh, fuck, the bonus music again. Whoever the composer was for this game, they need to be paid more. Because these bonus music tracks have consistently been gold. It sucks that they aren't longer. I tried looking up. I wanted to add to my stream playlist. Oh, how do I do the footprint, the tiptoe again? Like this. There we go. I wanted to add the music to my like stream playlist, and all of them are so short. Like there isn't an extended version. I don't need whatever's. Wait. Oh yeah, the 6 nitro crates are there. Duh. We need to hire whatever composer did these songs to make extended versions, just so I can have them on a playlist. Like specifically the night levels. Ooh. Guys, it's like the box. Now wait, guys. It's just like the box. Let me pose. Okay. Oh, there's build up to the jump. Can I at least slam down or something? Oh, I can't spin. But I do automatically run into crates. Oh, wait, let me. Where'd my aiming cursor go? Why is it like fade off into the distance? I just want to hit that crate. I want to hit the crate. Let me. There we go. New version of the Brulo mech. Oh shit! Maybe the Brulo mech was a reference to this. Move Fruit Zuka. I mean, I wasn't particularly fond of the Fruit Zuka. Wait. Stop trying to auto-aim crash. You're bad at it. Let me just... I want to kill them all. Fuck it, sure, that one. Yes. Okay, that's cool. If you're running, you can just... Can I run it? Oh, nope. So I can break crates automatically. What about these things? Okay, so... I'm surprised that Anton Blast would... Actually, you know what? Anton Blast referencing this game along with the original trilogy and like CTR and everything. Yeah, it's good. Please, crash. Thank you. I feel like when it's gonna be time to relic race this, we're not gonna have too good of a time. It's a good thing tonight we're only aiming for gold relics. Die. Wait, so now I'm wondering, what's the point of the giant claw on the right hand if I can't even like smack and do anything cool with it? Am I allowed to be disappointed that the right hand doesn't do diddly? Great at the start always takes a minute to get... Oh, I've already forgotten about the great. That's not going to be fun. Well, that's for future Wizard to worry about when he does the gold relic stream, either, you know, tonight, depending on how quickly we get through everything else. Just run. At least the mech looks cool. At least it has that going for it. Okay. Hang on. And snipe him. Yeah! Oh, did one survive? No. Just his shot was a little late. Okay. Run into the crate. I want to use the bazooka as little as I actually have to because of how slow and awkward it is. The relics in Wrath are very inconsistent. They're either really easy or incredibly hard. I'm so excited to eventually do them. How did that not... No. Lock on, please. This level is very... I'm gonna say this, trying not to be super mean about it. This level is very Crash 1 with how low and tip-tap you kind of gotta be. The fuck did I even hit? Oh wait, I just noticed the music playing is like the loading screen music. That's kind of cute. No, aim on... What are you aiming on to, Crash? Aim at the crates! God damn it. Why are the metal crates an option to lock onto? I don't want to log onto them. Ever. Yeah. Hey, purple gem path. And we're like, hey, what if we made the Fruit Zuka mandatory to use? Yeah. Not fond of that. Okay. Shoot him in the ankle. Think I can hit that guy too? I can. These Crash shoes optional save for bonus. Exactly. I still overall am liking this game. It is not, I gotta preface anytime I say I like this game, it's not on the level of Crash 3 or maybe even Crash 2. And every second I'm having to struggle with aiming this damn bazooka. I dislike it a little more. Yeah, aim at his crotch. Sure, Crash. Wherever you gotta... Please! Thank you! It's not even if the fruit bazooka was mandatory, it's if it was mandatory and also had a really annoying lock-on mechanic that didn't fucking lock on half the time. Like, at least with the fruit bazooka, I could just aim it myself. And then have to go through this bullshit. The way it works in this one is far worse. If it was just mandatory, I could manage it. But it truly is the stupid locking on that I hate far more. He's somewhere over there. Can I be intelligent? Kind of vaguely fire off in his direction? No. I sniped a one-up crate, apparently. It's relative to your position. Oh, I sniped him off screen. Wait. No, I didn't get him either. I don't like that it's relative to my position then, because that means I have to reposition. I don't want to reposition this thing. It's awkward enough. All right. Come on. What is the point in lining them up like this? We love vehicle levels. Look, I was defending earlier. I like some of the gimmicks levels in this game. Like, I actually do quite like the ball rolling. They were fun. And I didn't mind the racing level. That one was also kind of fun. Oh, wait. Is that a one-up or a mask? Can't tell. I also apparently can't shoot. It was a mask. God damn it, I was hoping it was invincibility and I could just blow through this. Why would you space them out like this? Why not put them all together to make one big satisfying kaboom? Oh my god, this was a colored gem path, which means I gotta redo the fucking level. Oh. Great. I genuinely forgot for a minute that I was on a colored gem path. I'm getting a drink of water. I need one already. At least we got the extra gem, so we don't need to come back for it. We're only gonna need to come back to do the relic later on. Well, I'm gonna continue to defend this game. The platforming levels are pretty good, actually. Yeah, there's a couple stinkers here and there, but like every Crash game has a couple stinker levels that you look at and you're like, ugh, I don't want to do this. But you know what? When it comes down to the pure platforming, it's pretty good. It's not Crash 3 good, but you know what? The levels themselves are on par with stuff like Crash 2. I'm gonna say, something about Crash 2, as good as Crash 2 is, it had levels like infamously Cold Hard Crash, or all the levels that you had to like go underground to avoid the bees. Like, let's be real, Crash 2 is good, but not every level was a winner. Invincible. I'm so glad I get that speed boost from invincibility. And it's gone. Kill. I don't like the backtracking and crap. Yep, the backtracking. Okay, every one of, like, not every one of the Crash games, but like, I wanted the mask. Oh well. Like, okay, the original trilogy all had cases of the backtracking. Again, we're gonna play devil's advocate here. None of the original trilogy are like perfect. They're good. Save for Crash 1. Crash 1, I'm hesitant to call okay. Oh, god damn it. The thing is a Rocket Pat level, not because I hate them, but because I feel they take up space for 2 cool platforming levels and a better final boss. Well, I know this. Are you referring to, if I may ask, Crash 1 or Crash 2's Rocket Pack levels or this game's Rocket Pack levels? Because, oh, you're kidding me! Crash 2's, yeah. I'm gonna be real. This applies to both of them. I don't like the Rocket Pack how it controls. Also, why the hell does the zap not just hurt me? Why does it have to knock me off? I just don't like how the Rocket Pack controls. That's where my issue comes in. Oh, that one hurts me. Oh, I'm dead now. I will continue to be Mr. Devil's Advocate when it comes to both defending certain Crash games and being real about others. I'm fine with how it controls, but the final Warp Room just feels underwhelming with having those two, and then the final boss also using it. Yeah, it just kind of continues the tradition of Crash, of the bosses kind of being a letdown. I say tradition, but like, I don't know. I think the only cool boss fight I can think of in the original trilogy, at least off the top of my head, in terms of, yeah, this is fucking awesome for a final, not final, but for a battle, is like Entropy's fight in Crash 3, having to do the big platforming challenge to get to him, and it was like randomized. That was cool. Pinstripes in Crash 1 is actually a highlight of that game, and so is Ripperoo. Both of those are neat. Crash 3 isn't like oh wait, no, Dingo Dial. Dingo Dial is a damn good one. I think Crash 3 probably still has some of the better boss fights across the board. But then I'm thinking to like Crash 1's final boss being kind of whatever, Crash 2's being really whatever, Crash 3 being better. Like, you know, you got that big climactic showdown of Cortex and Uka Uka. That's cool. It's a cool final boss. All right. I also like, sorry, I just noticed it, when you float over on the bonus platform, the mech suit isn't there. All right, let's speedrun this. I forgot. Crash 1 was harder and insane with the projectiles being a bit larger and faster. To be fair, you can say a lot about Crash 1 is better in the Insane because they made a lot of changes to the original. That doesn't really save the original had its problems. What music did you just put on Cuphead? Oh, sorry, Hor. I gotta ask. Whatever you were playing last night, the Flying Beagle, I think you said, I'm gonna ask that we ban that from Media Share because that got the Gregory Horror Show stream. It says it's banned in certain regions on YouTube. I don't know what Flying Beagle is, so I guess I couldn't catch it, but YouTube did not like me playing it in the stream last night. Can you please crash? Please! Please! Thank you. Oh, you're kidding me. I thought I jumped around him. Long. I do like that. That feels cool to do. The big stomp to break the crates. Can I just go around him? These levels are wide enough. I could just get away with going around some of these guys. It'll be good practice for when we eventually do the relics. Wait, hang on. I want you. I don't have to stop and kill everyone. Like, Given the big, long startup to the level, we're gonna have to really watch it. Crash one. Oh, I saw there was another message before it. Nope, I started just rereading the same message of Crash Ones was harder. Because my brain is that cool that I just completely forgot you already sent that message. I almost read it all out again. Isn't that great? It's this damn mech suit. It's making me lose my mind a little. Happens to the oh, what? What? The game froze. Error. Assertion failure in function out of fixed descriptors. Press port to ignore. Retry. My game just crashed. No! No, we didn't save! Oh, god damn it, it all just crashed. Fuck! This is why you save often. Hold on. Back to no, we're not doing the gym path right now. No, go to Wrath of Cortex. Stop showing my library of games. Stop showing. Ignore the fact that on my PS2 emulator, the only games I have are Ben 10, Barnyard, Gregory Horror Show, and Wrath of Cortex. At least it was only 30 minutes. All right, guys, it's ready to. That was a nice rehearsal. That was a nice rehearsal. Let's do it for real this time. Let's do it for real. That was a nice practice. Roll it back. Roll it back. Take two.
Developed by
I'm gonna get a drink of water.
Crash Bandicoots, the Wrath of Cortex.
Run it from the top. Maybe it auto-saved. I don't know how much of this game auto-saves, if at all. Is it at least saved in the options? No music. That title screen was silent. Never mind. The music's back. So we gotta turn it off because we got that playing. Okay. Who's ready to do Avalanche again? Let's speed run. We know how to work this. No, shut up, wacko. Shut up. Speed run. Gold relic practicing time. What was everything I was saying when Avalanche was on screen? When I was playing Avalanche? No, don't tell. Yeah, I'm telling the other Crash to shush. What was I also? I quite like Crash 4. It's not as good as Crash 2 or 3. I think people over-exaggerate the loading times. Speed run. Speed run. Go, 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 go. And then Horror, you brought up how, Crash Nitro Fueled on Switch's loading times are far worse. And I'm like, yeah, they are. They really are. What? I did that. But I did that. Game. I did the thing. Specifically for destroying lower crates. Fuck me, I guess. Yeah, it's only supposed to destroy lower crates. I had to like double check there. It's like, am I crazy? Those three, they're dancing. Ah! God damn, I got distracted by the you said. They're dancing to the music. Hang on. Yeah, it's only supposed to destroy the ones on the bottom. Why would you lie to me, Coco? I'm not even sure what that crate activates. I don't know why we didn't bounce off of it, but okay. I also can't tell. I'm gonna check here. Is her kick like the exact same as a spin? Yes, it is, even though it only looks like it should hit from the front. I'm gonna be safe and just do that. Thank you. God damn it, it didn't even fucking reach. Alright. Oh wait, we can do this bonus round. This bonus round is actually kind of cool. You gotta like rush through it when you get to the TNT part. Like that's cool. That is a cool one. Alright. You gotta like rush this. That's a nice idea. That makes me think, that reminds me of something like, what am I thinking of? That makes me think of something like one of the bonus tapes from the other Crash 4. We'll let those explode and then we'll do the ground pound. Oop. Here we go. Bonus round complete. Hey, maybe this time we'll be able to get down the avalanche and get through all the flags. Kick. Maybe we will, maybe we won't. Got the life. Destroy. We got this whole ice slide segment that, you know, I thought you could just hold left and avoid. Maybe you can, and I just did that wrong. I'm gonna continue to glaze just the music, specifically. Those sets of flags on ski slopes are called slaloms. Slaloms? Saloom. I guess I continue to, not continue, I asked my question from last time. Why is this a level that Coco has to do specifically? Like, why couldn't this have been a Crash level? Nothing against Coco, but she physically does less than Crash. Like, you just physically can't do as much as her. Ah, we missed. The slaloons. I'm not too worried. I'll hit him where I can. Also, hang on. Does anyone else hear when I go through? Doesn't that kind of sound like the mini kit sound from like the Lego Star Wars games? Or am I hearing things? Does anyone else hear that? We missed 2 again. Same reason I asked why she was made weaker than Crash and not just an option like Insane. Well, it was made by Travelers. True. It was made by Travelers. Wait. No, didn't? Take-Two did. Take-Two did the Lego games, I thought. Aren't they different teams? That was Take-Two, because it's the big T and the little T. Wow, we did it. We're saving. We're saving. Because apparently the emulator really didn't like Droid Void, and it's okay, neither did I. Now let's get going. Alright, gang, let's get going. The world is at stake, but I'm allowed to take it a little leisurely. Is the world at stake, actually? Like, do we ever learn what, like, Cortex's, like, actual end goal is if he takes over the world? Take-Two is BioShock, System Shock, and No. Take-Two was the Lego games. I'm looking this up because I could have sworn. I'm willing to, you know, eat my own shoe over this. Star Wars, Complete Saga. God damn it, it was Traveler's Tales. Oh, okay. There's where the double confusion was. Traveler's Tales was the original Lego Star Wars, but basically every Lego game after that was Take-Two. That's where my confusion was. All right, we'll call it a draw. We'll call it a draw, and while I had the browser open, I checked on Twitch. The Automod actually caught a bot again. Anyways, didn't we all love the giant grate to climb on at the start of the level? Who's ready to do it all again? There's someone out there who loves this part of the level, and they go nuts every time they get to it. They die right before the end here so that they have to restart this whole bit over and over again. Hope that person's doing well. I ask this question now that we're at this level, the infamous, long climb. Why did travelers look at the climbing of Crash 3, arguably one of the weaker platforming elements of the original trilogy? It's like, what if we do that but slower? I would really like that mask. I don't get the mask. Like, I don't know. I don't hate the climbing in the original Crash 3 or anything, but I don't think it's wrong to call it one of the weaker, aspects of the platforming in the OG game. Ah, god damn it. I was hoping I could speedily get that. Ah, god damn it. But I really gotta wonder why. I don't know. It's my oh, my throat there. Goddamn. It's my continued quest to kind of look at games when I'm playing them and think about them from a design point of view. Because I think that's more interesting than just, criticizing a game alone or, not even looking at it from a mindful point of view at all. I think it's more interesting when discussing and looking at a game, even playing it casually, to try and put yourself in the mindset of the designers and kind of try and understand, oh, this is why they did this, and that's why this is that. It's neat. I like it. I like trying to decipher what the devs were doing with different choices. But sometimes I sit here and question, what was the thought process? Who at Traveler's Tale was like, we gotta make the climbing slow? The grades mainly were a way to spice up the industrial stuff of the sewer levels mainly. I mean, there was that, but there was also all the great climbing, Warped, in the Egyptian levels. It was there, and I wasn't too big of a fan of it, because it kind of slowed down a lot of the platforming. But at the very least, if you got full invincibility while on the grates, you would climb at double speed. So there was a little bit more. There was a little bit more thought behind it. Can I hit that from here? No. Come on. I don't know, maybe that gets a little bit annoying, and maybe that's my YouTuber brain going too deep on it. Whenever I am playing a game, I do kind of get that urge to want to think on it deeply. Deep think and be like, why was this like this? Die. Alright, let's put my speedrun tricks to good use here. Skip over any enemies that we just really don't need to worry about. Oh, I don't even have to do the charged up jump. I thought I had to do the stop and charge jump. Take out the... Fuck him. You know what? Fuck it. We'll go around. Fuck it. Screw it. We'll do it live. I didn't want to actually run into him. I want to be a little conscious of our guests. Just a little. Actually, can I do that cool speedrun trick again? Yeah, I can. Because I'm pretty damn cool! Ignore the fact that I almost just fucking jumped off platform. Come on. Alright. Let's get through this as speedily as we can. Speedily is a real word, and I'm not just making shit up. Kill them all. Kill them all, Crash. Destroy your enemies. Please move. Thank you. Bomb. I like that the drones are polite and they move out of the way and they don't actively try to attack you. It's pretty nice of them. Good job, Cortex, programming that. They have very little autonomy for completing your main task of killing everyone. Actually, no, I'm bringing back up my question I was asking a minute ago. Do we know in any of the Crash games, like, what Cortex's evil plan is if he takes over the world? Like, I was gonna bring up examples. I was gonna say, like, you know, Robotnik, we know he wants to make his giant evil theme park. And Bowser just wants the princess to, you know, do something. I don't know if that's ever explained really either. What was basically mind control, everyone? Just mind control, that's it? And then what's Uka's plan? Just the same, just, you know, control everything? Yeah, that's kind of lame. All right, man. Crash, please, Crash, please. It's right there. Goddamn. There we go. Uka's more vague, but it's implied he wants to destroy everything. Boring ass villains. I guess it kind of makes sense when you think about the fact that the original like plan for the game. Well, that guy just kind of did my job for me. The original like idea for the game is that it's like old Looney Tunes style cartoon characters. You know, that's a pretty basic goal, and Crash doesn't have any goal. I don't know, I guess it's not something I've ever thought too hard about. It's like, what the hell does Cortex even want? Why is he like this? Calm down, man. Actually, no, we know from the ending of Crash 3, he wants big, beautiful ladies on a big beach somewhere with big bags of ice for my aching head. That's his true goal. Hear me out? It lines up. Why else would he make Tana? It's a guy trying to be super intimidating who actually just is a poser who's just tired by the end. I'm not saying I dislike Cortex. Cortex is a fucking great villain. I love him. But hear me out that his end goal was to get bitches. Look at Tana. Oh, hold on.
Is there a draft in here?
Thank you. That was a very needed cut-in. Hear me out here. All of the mutants that Cortex made, they were supposed to be like his commandos. They were supposed to be like his special army. Why did he make Tana like that?
Cortex has assembled an armada of space stations.
I almost pissed my pants. That line was so scary. It was terrifying. Is there a draft in here? How do I attack? Oh god, it's another airplane level. I didn't even hear what Aku Aku said. Ow! Where is everyone? Are these not crates? Are those crates to destroy? No? Ow!
Coco, Cortex has assembled an armada of space stations that are ready to strike the planet. Use the lasers on your ship to destroy them.
Okay. He's gonna destroy the planet. So why the hell does he not just use them? Why did he wait so long? Also, yeah, her little ow is kind of funny. But also, where are all the crates? Is it these? Is it these that they're carrying? They don't really look like crates. Is that a crate? It's not counting my crate counter. So I guess not. Where are the crates? Where are all of them? Oh, there. There's some. Oh god, I gotta search around and find all of them. But do I have to like destroy these things first? Are they like shields? God. Wait, was that Dingo Doll? In one of the airplanes? I wasn't paying full attention. They've all been demoted to just lackeys. That's, oh god, because I've been fighting Crunch. Oh, fuck. Where is anything? They've all been demoted to random ass lackeys. What? What?
Cortex has assembled
What? I was at like 50 health.
stations that are ready to strike the planet. Use the lasers on your ship.
You
to
guys get
destroy
why
them.
I very much dislike the airplane levels? Have I made that apparent yet? That I'm really not a big fan? The death zone at the bottom? I was going towards the bottom? I literally couldn't see where I was going or what I was doing. Game, you gotta give me like a map or something. Also, it works less having the villains be driving because I assume they're gonna respawn if I like shoot them all down. Can't make it easy on me. At least when it was like nameless scientist grunts, it was like, oh, it would make sense why there's a shit ton of them because Cortex just clones them. Never mind, are they all dead? Wait, since I shot them all down, are they all dead? You're fucking kidding me. You know what? Good, that means there's consistent, nope, they're back. Or at least one of them is. Never mind, engine, I know I definitely blew you up. I don't know how you're back. Where are the other crates? Before I get too far. Because I'm missing 5 of them, apparently. Ow. Entropy, why are you flying a spaceship? You're like a time traveler guy. Don't you have a thing? Just so unwieldy to fly this damn thing. Where are the other crates? There's one. Way off over there. It's a healing crate, I think. Please, I swear to God, if I die here. Evasive maneuvers! Evasive maneuvers, go! Please tell me, was that a healing crate? Oh! Gave me like a fragment of health! Where are the other crates? Oh, there's one. Okay, there's one more crate somewhere. We'll go ahead and blow up the space station while we're here, or at least some of it. Ah. Never mind, I guess we're doing the space station. Where's the last fucking crate? Where the hell is it? Since we're in space, I can't orientate myself super well. It's not like I could sit here and be like, oh, okay, I just gotta use this as like, oh, there it is! I'm pretty sure I already orbited. Oh fuck, I swear to God. I'm going to actually fucking crash out if I die at the very end here. Stop hurting me! I've done nothing wrong here. Except blow you up multiple times, but it's because you're also trying to blow me up! Can I just have an aiming reticle? Can I just have a little... I'm trying not to rage too much. But how the hell were all of those missing? Every shot missed when I flew back around like that? More effective ramming into them fire at you. I know! We did it! We got it. Now we're just gonna have to come back for the relic later. We all saw that when I flipped around and was going after Dingo Dial. How did I miss everything? I'm getting a drink of water. It's okay. It's okay. You're safe, Crash and Coco. Ugh. Okay, let's save. Just to be safe. Coco, you're so calm after just being in war. You're just in a fucking war zone. Coral can't. Oh my God, no, not a water level. And I saw on the water level there's the stupid fucking submarine. Game, I went into this stream defending you so hard, being like, you know, you're not as good as Crash 2 or 3, but you're pretty good as like a semi-returned. Oh, you start off in the fucking thing. It's back! I was talking about on Blue Sky. I was like, you know, the game isn't perfect, but it's like a return to form after Crash Bash. It's pretty good, you know? Game, I did everything I could to defend you. I defend your honor, and you fucking, you slap me in the face, you spit in my hand, you piss in my cereal. I do everything in my power to defend you and your choices, and you do this, and you've besmirched my honor. At least you continue to play nice music in my ear. If I'm gonna be forced to play in this lumpy as hell submarine, I'm glad you're at least giving me some nice music. You know, it's like how it's like in Mario 64, how even if you have to go through all of its water level nonsense, you still have the nice, beautiful songs like Jolly Roger Bay and the other one that I can't remember off the top of my head. The other water level. Like you still have the sweet sounds of those levels. Ugh. Why is all the coral in the background? Why can't I swim through the coral itself? This is Coral Canyon. Die. Drop that in there. Did that break all of them? I can't see. Looks like it. Also, what is the point in this little turning animations? Like what's the point in this? You can't fire a missile when you're front facing. Just flip me around. At least the stupid underwater jet ski thing in Crash 3 had the decency to not pull this kind of bullshit. This game has me flipping back and forth from being a hater to being a defender. Also, did I pick up the mask? I could have sworn I got a mask, but I don't see Aku anywhere. So I'm gonna have to assume that I just have it. Is that a fish in the background? No, that tiny ass fish. What the fuck? I'm real. What is with this world and putting all the bullshit back to back to back? Oh my god, I just realized there hasn't been a checkpoint and all that. Why was there not a checkpoint anywhere? Where's the checkpoint, game? It's easy to call something bad to play an actually bad version of a level type. Very important to keep in mind with game design. Yeah, this sucks. This sucks. I'll say that for all... I'll say that for all the good vehicle types that this game has, like the ball rolling and the bouncy car and all that, like those are fun. For all those, it's not worth it to then have to deal with the fucking mech suit and this. I guess my main question is, this suit doesn't do any, or the sub doesn't do anything more that I can't do, that I can't just do when I'm outside of it. Like, it's really not like the little submarine thing from Crash 3, because at least in that one, you could use that to break metal crates. And someone says Crash 3 Varsity just suck. I point to this shit. Way too open, way too tedious, and way much of a hindrance. Exactly! I understand. You know what? I'll be fair. Again, we're doing the game design talk. We're gonna try and think about what the devs were thinking about when they made this. I think they wanted to try and spice things up. Be like, okay, we can't just do... we can't just do the same submarine thing that we did last time. You know, we're the fourth game. We gotta do something new. And I can kind of see the idea of why this would be a quote-unquote upgrade. You know, you have the bombs underneath. You have the bombs you shoot forward, and they're actually a lot faster than the bombs than the other submarines, stuff like that. But they didn't take into account the feel. Say it's more of a punishment. It is more of a like, okay. Why can't I just shoot upwards? Why can I only shoot above and below? Because it makes the fucking mines just not fun. Like, this level is very much mistaking. It's not getting difficulty and fun. It's annoying to deal with the because you have to listen. There's the. I was right before the fucking checkpoint. At least we're like a third of the way through the level. At least I got that going for me. I gotta hope I'm not missing any fucking crates in the top half. Is that gonna blow up the nitro at least? It doesn't even have the decency to do that for me. Also, now Aku Aku's floating around the sub. I'm not crazy. He wasn't there visually when I last picked it up and I made the comment, right? There's a difference between obstacles that require patience and obstacles that waste time. And it didn't make the mine sound. Fuck you, game. It did not make the sound. It made the bubbly, bubbly sounds of something else. Stupid fucking tentacle. But the mine sound did not play. Every time those tentacles come up for me, I clench up. God damn. Thing is, I don't even like obstacles that are patience-based, but I recognize them from a gameplay point of view. It's like, okay, I get what you want now for me, game. But at least with an obstacle that requires patience, if you are skilled enough at the game, you can risk it by not having patience. You can't really do the same with the mines here. Like, I'm thinking like Sunset Vista, a level that I've gone on to say that I really despise for a lot of its weird timing-based stuff. I've seen high-level plays of that level. Oh god, Crash One's. Let's read all this. Crash One's Lost City Sunset Vista block patterns are about patience, and they punish you if you try to rush, but it's easy to avoid them if you take your time. Here, it's unfair because it's so open, you have no clue. Exactly. And not counterpoint, but to add on to it, I've seen like crazy ass speedrun tricks. I was swimming the other way, game. Where you can still get past the pushing blocks with speed if you're skilled enough. But this... Why was he allowed to move between the crates like that? The game better be fucking saving its best for last. Like, I better, after this world, I better play like the best 5 levels a Crash game will ever give me. Oh, did that not hit? Okay. Now it made the sound. It did not when I last went through here. You know. Ah! Those fish are fucking terrifying. Both from a visual point of view, but also with how they just kind of speed out of nowhere. That's just a big thing, is so many of the obstacles, a lot of them are just, they are literally off screen. You would not be able to see them coming. Like those terrifying fish that loop in between the crates. Like, you can just get caught off guard by the, or these guys! You physically can't move fast enough to avoid, to like not run into them unless you are doing this. of just carefully tip-tapping along. Worst part about all this? What's worst part in your opinion? These have fucking relics. Yeah, they do. Can I go under? I can't really. What am I? Ah! You can death tornado spin underwater. Okay. I wanted to try and swim under him. Why would you put it like this? Why? Ugh. I'm going to write Traveler's Tale a very strongly worded letter. Talk about how I'm very disappointed in them in all their endeavors. Fastest way to maneuver. I don't mind that too much, but the issue is I can't death tornado spin right now because I'm in the stupid fucking capsule that no one likes. I'm also scared that I'm going to miss a ton of crates. I said it earlier, I started to say that I'm gonna miss in the crevices. This is fucking Sewer Speedway, but as a water level. That hit! It hit! You saw! We need to find whoever designed this specifically, the fucking underwater sub. We need to pull whatever object is out in their ass out of their ass. That's why I said it was insulting to put you in the sub at the start for this level. They knew it was better. I think what makes the insult to injury is like the section where you're out of the sub feels like it was designed with the sub in mind, but you don't have it at that point anymore. What were they thinking? And it's coming after some levels that I honestly think aren't that bad. Avalanche is pretty fun. Fucking, No, actually, Avalanche so far on this world has been the only level that's been fun. Crash, or Droid Void had the mech suit. Then you had Crash Toroids with the fucking airplane. I guess I just keep firing off screen and hope I hit shit. And then you have this level. So far, fourth world is piss. Just piss. Oops, all piss. I swear to God, if I like get through this level and I found I missed a crate somewhere, I don't know what I'm gonna do, but it's gonna put everyone in this chat and myself in danger. It's gonna put us all in danger. Can I carefully like? Am I supposed to carefully like spin like that? I'm God cold hard crash. Oh, thank fuck. Oh, am I supposed to like, never mind, wait, this isn't that bad. I can just sneak by like this. Cold hard crash. God. I don't even know what to say about that level. That hasn't already been said. That's another what the hell were they thinking type level. Who at Naughty Dog was like, you know what would be really cool? Let's make it so if you take the death route in this already difficult level, and you go through the death route, you know, like you're supposed to in a Crash game, kind of a deliciously evil level. I gotta know who at Naughty Dog was like, let's make the death route that if you take it, you know, like you've been conditioned to all game and just take it and go, you can't get all the crates if you just go. You have to awkwardly backtrack through it. And I'm on the fence because I've defended Crash 2's like more, let's say, stranger design choices. Shit like, I'm so glad I had a mask there. Fuck. I'm trying to think. Shit like the Nitro Crate stairs that I've seen so many people go on about being like such a stupid, oh, that's such a hard secret. It's like, no, it's really not. It's really not that bad of a secret. You see the stairs and you know, oh, okay, there's something fishy going on here. And so you try them out. They don't move in such a weird place in the crates, and they're in the shape of stairs. I've defended this before. It's like, all right. My love. We're not doing it tonight. We're not going back for that damn gym tonight. We're not. I refuse. I'll come back to it on a day when I'm feeling really, really good about myself. And I need to like put myself down. And I need to like lower myself, like, you know, I'm not that hot shit. I can be reminded that, you know, Coral Canyon exists. I need a big drink of water after that. I feel actually like fucking crying a little bit. I don't know, this feels worse than Cold Hard Crash. I'm gonna drink. Oh, BRB, you do that. I need to like think. I need to sit. I need to reflect on my life a little. No, I'm over it. I'm over it. I'm over it. Let's just go. Let's just move on. Fuck Coral Canyon. All my homies hate Coral Canyon. Wuthering Heights. Ain't that the new movie that just came out?
Not used to the weather here, I a wimp.
What do you mean? Anyways, what I was saying about Cold Hard Crash, not Cold Hard Crash, about the Nitro Staircase. A thing I've always defended and loved about Crash's game design, at least when it comes to the, like, 2 and 3 specifically, is if you're doing the levels normally, if you're going through the levels just back to back, it's pretty easy for the most part. And you're going to accumulate a shit ton of lives. And that's the point. You accumulate a bunch of lives so that when you're ready to go back and go for the big completion, you can just, oh fuck. Bonk. 3, 4, 5. When you do all the completion stuff, you can waste your lives experimenting, being like, well, maybe I need to jump down here. Maybe I need to do this. And I like that. It incentivizes you to be creative with the platforming. And since you spent the whole game kind of being careful and saving up your lives and just playing through it normally, it feels good to use them. It makes the lives almost like a special resource in a video game. Like, that insane sentence. But, like, it makes the lives more than just, oh, and we got more monkey bars. It makes the lives more than just, this is the amount of times you can die before you get a game over. And I like that. It's creative. It's cool. So glad that we get that little small break on the monkey bars. And I'm not saying like this game doesn't do that, because this ain't exactly, other than some levels, looks right fucking at Coral Canyon. I would like to bounce on that. Thank you. Some levels, obviously, we're towards the end of the game, so it makes sense. But for the most part, yeah, I've been accumulating some lives that I will gladly, maybe not gladly, that I will definitely burn away when it's time to redo Coral Canyon. Okay, hang on. Let me... first. This is, oh my god, wait, oh no, wait, no, I can do the crash dance hump, no, oh, it only looks like it from the side, hold up, I gotta get myself at the angle again, hang on, amazing new tech, no, what angle was I doing it at? Like, doesn't it? It looks like it. It looks like I'm doing the air hump that he does in the crash dance. This is beautiful. This is beautiful and amazing. You know what? You know what, Wrath Cortex? Maybe you're all right. Never mind. Because I very much held jump when I was on that, but you made me just do a double jump. Fuck you, I don't feel like doing all that. Oh, God. Go. Best power up. No, wait, no. Oh. I thought I was going to make those nitros. Okay. This it? Bonk. Aw. Best power up in the game, everyone! Yeah, that's how I feel, Crash. That big sigh. I'm glad that it was kind of given new life in It's About Time with like the slowdown power up, the like time stopper, like that one. That's a cool version of being able to walk on nitro crates. I wonder if I can get the angle right and do the yeah. Yeah, and he's even doing the face! Well, I'm glad you came back to this, Limitino. Look! I'm doing the crash dance! No, wait. There we go. This is amazing. This is beautiful. Worth it. Every death on Coral Canyon was worth it for me to figure out that if you stand at this angle and start the crouch animation. Beautiful. Oh yeah, you just blow up. I'm so glad that, how's this level by the way so far? It ain't bad. Oh. It ain't bad. Music is still good, though I feel like if I ranked the levels on, rated them on like, oh, how good is the music? Damn near all of them would be given way higher scores than what they deserve. Not a bad one. It's a nice palate cleanser after the rest of this world, is what I'll say. I mean, I've managed to get through it so far without death. Yeah, it is. This power-up still confuses me. What's the point in this? It's cool, I guess. But I'm still just confused about, like, why not just give me masks to let me either damage boost through or... Oh, that was freaky as hell. Oh, God. Okay. We're using the tiptoe here so I can make sure I properly line up. There we go. And hey, we've gone through it all without dying. Forgot to ask, since you didn't mention him earlier, did you not enjoy Injin's fight in Crash 3? Wait, shit, what was his fight again? Was this the one... His was the one where you're Coco. I didn't enjoy it all too much, admittedly. In space with Coco. I was trying to remember if he was the one where you're throwing or if you're Coco. I didn't like it all too much. Something about it. I think I just have never been a big fan of the spaceship, like, ship-type levels. Something about them. Do I dislike... I'm trying to think. Which do I hate more? The Crash 2 engine or the Crash 3 engine? I guess... Honestly, Crash 3 engines, because Crash 2, you're at least able to run back and forth on foot. Atmospheric pressure. Let's get a drink of water.
Hey, look! The orange boy likes to fly!
I really don't.
Time to earn your wings, kid.
I don't like flight. Oh my god, am I gonna be in the airplane? Please don't put me in the airplane. I don't wanna... Oh, it's this fight. You said that about the one where I'm double jumping over the platforms. Oh boy, we're in a plane. Oh boy. Am I supposed to shoot that? Aku Aku, you didn't help at all. Do I shoot him? Engines fight from warp, but worse! Wow! Oh, fuck off. Aku Aku, what are you even doing here? Shoot his face. Okay. I'm really trying. Also, now they give me an aiming reticle when I'm going like down a hallway where I don't have nearly as much like to fly around and shoot at. Now they give me an aiming reticle to be like, here's where you're shooting. Actually, kind of fuck off. I'm sorry. Sorry, not sorry, but kind of fuck off with that. Like, you're gonna make me do donuts in the air in space and have a horrible time. But then I'm going down a hallway. I think I was supposed to shoot his hand there. Will it do more damage if I shoot his face, or do I only shoot his face? Ow! I'm probably gonna have to restart this fight. Okay, so I saw I gotta be like over here. Alright. Aku Aku, can you do more to help? It really doesn't feel like you're doing all too much here. I feel like I'm doing the heavy lifting here. God damn it. You know what? I'll give it points. I quite like all the alternate designs for like Crunch's different forms. Like, they're cool. They are cool. I like me some elemental like redesigns. It's a cool idea. And this doesn't disappoint all too much. I hate this beam attack. Something about it being right at the screen is just really awkward for me to dodge around. Let me shoot you in the face again. No, I gotta shoot you in the hand again. Maybe we beat him with like a sliver of health. That'd be kind of bars. Oh, it's the beam attack. He heard I didn't like it, and he's like, hey, I heard you didn't like this. He's so close to dead. Please die. God damn it. Lay on the horn. He's so close to dying. Please just die. Please just die, sir. Did we do it? Is he dead? Keep firing. Oh my god, he's a skeleton! Oh god, he's just dead. Oh, hey, we got the fruit bazooka. Hold L1 to raise the gun, aim with the direction, and then press that to fire. God, he's just fucking dead. Oh no, I've killed Crunch from Crash Bandicoot: The Wrath of Cortex. Oh no. Oh, he's fucking dead. What is Crash's, like, kill numbers? How many people has he canonically killed? I refuse to believe that Cortex somehow survived, like, the end of Crash 2. Because we literally blow him up in space without oxygen and everything. I know he does, but, like, he should be dead. Final world. I'm not sure. I'm not sure either. What's the theming of this one gonna be? Crash and burn. Alright. Is it gonna be Uka Uka? Oh.
Well, here we are again. I wouldn't necessarily call this irony, but don't you find it a little odd that we keep meeting under these same world domination circumstances? Why not just give up? And let me win for once!
I do like how pathetic he is.
Don't worry, Dr. Cortex. Now that my elemental powers have reached maximum capacity, this little geek is gonna wish he was never created.
You'll love this boss fight. Trust. I don't trust. I kind of got excited. It's like, oh my god, what if he uses Uka Uka now? And it's like Crunch with his mask versus me. I know that would kind of be a retread of Warped in a way, but in Warped, Cortex didn't really use Uka Uka in the final boss fight. Aku Aku and Uka Uka just kind of wrestled while I beat up Cortex. So it'd be kind of cool if, like, Crunch used Uka Uka directly. Huh. Oh, wait, hang on. Wait, hold on, brain. This is basically the first level design for the game. That's cool, but hold on. Is every level gonna be, like, a different element to, like, of the 4 that we've seen? I'm calling that now. Monkey. But this is the first little design for the game. Strange that they would put it at the end here, but you know what? Priorities. Oh, wait. Wow. Kill. Monkey. They're really wanting to justify the Fruit Bazooka here. It's actually easier to design hard levels first and then work your way back. I wouldn't know. This is why I feel bad criticizing this game sometimes, because I'm not a level designer, I'm not a game designer. But I also, whenever I hear people say, oh, you wouldn't know what to do, you're not blank. I've also played a lot of games that are good. So I can say, here's how you can do it good, and here's what doesn't work. So even though I wouldn't know what specifically to do to fix or make levels, I can still point out a bad game and be like, this sucks. Guys, this sucks. Ah, he killed himself. It's concerning the amount of Cortex's minions that just kind of kill themselves. He made the drones that blow up. Hell, the frogs back in Crash 3 could run into the nitro crate sometimes, rarely. Please stop, Gizmo. There is no other cat. Like, you don't gotta yowl like that. Lady, stop. I used to make levels in Little Big Planet 1 and 2, many unfinished. The only one I remember publishing was way too hard despite being intended to be a standard level. You're making me think of, like, and I mean this endearingly because even I did this. It's like the... Okay, I'm trying to think. Think like the first level you probably made in like Mario Maker, and you think you're a level designer because you do like a bottomless pit that you gotta jump off and you gotta land like pixel perfect and all that stuff. That's what I'm imagining when you say you made it way too hard as like your first one. Because we were all kind of there. Oh, I was holding the button. 3, 4, 5. I remember when I first played Mario Maker, I was never doing like Kaizo level shit, but I do think back to some of those first levels I made on the game, and a lot of them were kind of like, I would turn on the little like holographic thing to show where your trail was gonna be, and I would try and make jumps that were perfect, like you had to perfectly space them out. So do all the birds blow up when I get close? Yeah, these guys just kill themselves. I'm a little concerned, Cortex. It was meant to be normal, I was just too good at gameplay myself to realize I was way ahead of others. Too much of a gamer. It's fine, we've all been there, like I said. Is there anything else up here? Nope. That felt like it went way too high. Alright. I also feel like, maybe it's just me, but it feels like this game isn't really utilizing the Death Tornado spin all too much. I don't know, like I'm thinking to Crash 3, you were using a decent amount for like platforming challenges. I think I've only ever had to use it like 1 or 2 times is all. Oh, I thought this was gonna be like a ball rolling segment for a second. I know one of my old examples was a pixel perfect thing, but it was intended to be a hard one and was more like Crash 1-esque. I remember I had this, for some reason, I had this plan to like recreate all of Super Mario Bros. 3 in Mario Maker when I first played it. Don't ask me why. Oh, I am supposed to go down. Hey, Donkey Kong. This is cute. Oh, and a death route. We finally get to do a death route. I don't think I've done one in this entire damn game because I'm bad. I also keep mixing up which button is my stupid little tiptoe and which one is the fruit bazooka. Working on a version of Stormy Sinton and Little Big Planet 2 before Insane came out. It was finally released to the public. When they beat you to it, you gotta sue them. I know I don't really need to detonate all of them myself, but I have that worry in the back of my head that this level expects you to do it now that you have the bazooka, and so they're not gonna put a detonator switch. Which makes no sense. I'm aware. But like, it could happen. I also guess it makes sense that this could have been, or was, the first made level. So they probably worked off of having like Crash 3 as a base. And so they're like, oh, okay, so Crash 3, you have like the bazooka, you got the Death Tornado spin. Let's make a level with all that in mind. How am I not hitting that? How? How? Is it like going through? There we go. Pretty much how it works, yeah. Yeah, makes sense. Makes sense now that I think about it. Also, I truly can't fathom now why the bazooka on the mech is so bad. Since we have this. I say as I'm struggling to aim at a nitro crate that's like right in front of me. I thought it was going to be a moving platform. I thought that was going to be a moving platform because the other one that looked like that was a moving platform. I'm gonna hope that there's a nitro detonator. I don't feel like sitting here and detonating all of them. Yeah, I was really hoping I could also just like sequence break there. I don't have the patience to break every nitro crate by hand like that. Okay, no, I do have the patience. I'm just choosing not to utilize it. Instead, going fast. Practicing for those relics. Okay, I'll stop and break these ones because they're all right next to each other. Stupid lizard. Okay, was I stupid for thinking that was going to be a moving platform? Like, it was shaped the same as the other one. Oh, God, since this is the... What? Hey, guys, that death route was so good. We're going to do it all over again. I just really like how it's designed. That's all. And I want to give the devs their dues. You know, any Traveler Tales devs out there watching the stream, I know you're there, you're lurking. It's okay if you're lurking, by the way. If you want to lurk, you lurk. It's all good, man. But if you're out there, if you design this level, it's actually pretty good. I quite like it. Ignore the fact that I just fucking beefed it there. Playing Slay the Spire 2, God, that game. I told myself I wasn't going to play it much today. I was going to be productive. I wrote like a whole page and a half of video script. And then my power started blipping this morning. I was like, well, I don't know if I should continue writing because my power might go out and then I'll lose internet. And, you know, I can't really write script without internet because I might need to look up something. So, you know, I might as well just play some more Slay the Spire 2, and then proceeded to play it for like 2 hours. I have a problem. I have an addiction with that game. It's so good, though, and I'm not that bothered by having addiction. Also, we're going to go ahead, we're going to save, and we're going to run back to Bonsai. Now that we have the red gym, I didn't even realize it was in this level specifically. Because we're going to go back to go get the super butt bounce, which I'm still confused why it was, like, locked behind. Nope. Here it is. Why it was, like, locked behind getting the red gym. It's a weird requirement. But okay, game. Sure. Alright. Let's speed. Let's speed through. Actually, I already got the gem here, so I don't really need to break all the... And I'm not worried about getting the retro achievement. Speed on through here. God damn it. Spunk like a fucking stone. Her death animation in the water specifically, I don't know why it like weirdly makes me laugh so much. Just seeing her limp body. Just her whole body goes fucking limp. He's dead. It's like on the same level as seeing the fucking skeleton at the end of the boss fight and just... He's fucking dead. There's no getting around it. Alright, let's go at him. I'm honestly thinking about tomorrow, like, afternoon, doing a weird off-schedule Slay the Spire 2 stream because I can't really do it any other time, at least recently. Like, you know, Monday, Friday, we're doing more Hades. Good for that. Friday, I already have lined up. I'm going to do we're doing another demo game Friday where I'm just playing random. I don't want to do just Steam demos because I actually have a demo of a completely not on Steam game. Also, how the fuck am I supposed to... I guess just tank it with the Aku? Die, please. But we'll, you know, Monday, Fridays, Hades. How am I supposed to get over this? Fridays, Steam, not Steam, but like demos. Angry Bees. And then Saturday is more slaves. I can't jump on those? Yeah, you get it, you get it. So I'm thinking about tomorrow doing a very out of nowhere. Hey guys, we're just gonna play Slay the Spire 2 for a bit in the afternoon. Alright, let's see if I can get around. No, I don't think I can get around that without... Maybe I can jump over them, but something tells me I can't. Also, what's over here? Is there anything over here I need to be worried about? No. They just had the free space. What is making that sound? Who's like setting off a chainsaw next to a beehive or some shit? I hear it to the left and then to the right. What the fuck's going on? Okay, how? Nope. Is that supposed to be the sound of like the torches? I don't think so. Yep. Bonk, bonk. It was right fucking there, man. Also, I realized it's the teleporter going off. What do you mean? Is there any way I can like activate the nitros without dying? Can I like slam? I can't! No, I can't. So I need the Aku, which I think is just actually poor as hell game design here that you need an Aku to sacrifice. Unless I'm mistaken, maybe there's a way I can like ground pound just right to set them off without... Nope. Am I stupid? Is there a way to like get around that without taking the damage? Maybe it literally, wait, no, because I get an Aku here. I was going to say, maybe it's there so that you can't just cheese through any of the platforming with Aku. But they give you one if you die too many times, so like... I still have one that I can cheese a little bit with. And also I can do that, apparently. And that. More than possible to cheese it, game. God, the damn teleporter. Why does it sound so violent? God damn. Okay, well. No cheesing now. There's a space there. I just want this power up. I don't even know if, like, this power up is needed for anything outside of pure completion. I just want it because it feels weird not having it. And why is it also just hidden in a level and not behind a boss fight is what I really want to know. How? I do understand. I do understand that this game is like unfinished. It was rushed and all that shit, but that doesn't explain all of it, you know. Coco, how'd you manage that? How the fuck did you manage that? You're better than that. Die. Like, I don't know, like, not having the power-up be tied to a boss, that doesn't even feel like an unfinished thing. Or that doesn't feel like we ran out of time thing. No, that's what that feels like. I don't know what I'm trying to say. None of that feels intentional. It feels truly like, oh, we ran out of time and we need to put the super slam somewhere. But also you can already break the, like, metal crates from the start of the game with the normal slam that you have. So, like, it's just a very confusing... I don't think this level likes me very much, and I don't know if I like it very much. What do you mean? If I die enough, it's gonna give me like a second mask. And then I can just sprint through and do the gem route invincible, maybe. I don't know if it's gonna go that far, and I hope it doesn't go that far. So hang on, sorry, my phone lit up. It made like a little notification. I need to make sure that it's nothing wrong. Yeah, no, it's all good. Just blue sky notifications because I'm blowing up over there over stupid. I made like a stupid Monsters Inc. YouTube poop edit. I'm quite happy with. I love me a good old-fashioned YouTube poop. Old YouTube poops, kind of a lost art. Alright. Don't fuck it up. Don't fuck it up. Oh. You know what, sure. Sure. There we go. A more powerful belly flop. Press X to jump and then press... Why is that tied to a separate button and not just... Wait. Is it the same? I can't tell if it's a separate button or not. Anyways, back to my original thought of like, what's the point of the super belly flop? Because you can already break all the armored crates from the start of the game. I don't get it. Yay, we got every gem in the water chamber. Those look the exact same. Okay, so you can just use whichever button you want. All right. Let's get back on the road to actually beating the game. Too much of our life was wasted away in Coral Canyon. Oh no, we actually have to finish Crash and Burn. We didn't finish it. I took the death route. I genuinely kind of forgot about that. So let's go and do it again. Wow, guys, it's the first level of the game. I'll just do it. At least it's a good level. Yeah, do it, Crash. I'm so glad I figured that out. I imagine this would be kind of a fun one to rush through in time trial. Also, like I already said, I'm gonna assume that there's a detonator crate. I'm not gonna get every single one if I don't have to. In fact, I don't have to. I'm ignoring them. The fuck out of my way. Alright. Boom, boom, boom. Fuck it. We have the death tornado spin. Who needs patient gaming when you have the death tornado spin? Who needs it? I surely don't. Wait. No, wait. There. I'm gonna do that every chance I get now. Yeah, it only really looks good at this angle. Thank you, everyone in the chat. Say thank you, Traveler's Tales, for allowing Crash to do the dance whenever he wants. Say thank you. I'm so glad the slide works like it's supposed to. Everyone's favorite power-up. Oh wait, there kind of has to be detonators, because I don't think there's a way you can get across that by shooting it with the fruit bazooka. Unless I'm wrong and there is a way to get around that. I could very well be wrong, and I really hope I'm not wrong. But then again, I'm more worried about just getting through the game, and we'll do the completion stuff at a later point. Doesn't have to be tonight, doesn't have to be now. I was spinning the crab, but okay, game. I like the little crab guys. I am curious if we'll be able to do all the completion stuff like next week in one go, because if that's the case, we'll already be through this like a lot faster than initially thought. I didn't have to go for that. And I'm not sure what's right after Wrath Cortex. I think it's Nitro Kart is right after. I'm gonna have to double check. I'm going off of the release order on Wikipedia. And I'm fairly certain Nitro Kart is like the immediate next game. I'm looking forward to that one because I've heard, you know, it introduced like the whole, like spamming the, not spamming, Huge Adventure, that's right, yes. Not spamming, but Nitro Kart introduced the like rhythmic boost that Nitro Fuel would go on to copy. And I quite like that mechanic. It's part of the reason why I will say CTR is better than Mario Kart, so but you know what, Huge Adventure. It'll be fun going from PS2 to GBA back to PS2 again, because we'll have to come back when we get to Nitro Kart, obviously. Is there a crate over there? I couldn't remember. No. So it'll be interesting just to kind of go back and forth like that. This whole part, this level is like, for some reason, really make me think of the first level of It's About Time, you know, where you're running up the mountain and everything. I say that as a compliment. I think it's just the aesthetic of running up an evil volcano. Not evil, just running up a volcano, period. Alright, yes, there was a nitro detonator, please tell me. That's all then. Yes, it was. Wow. I also kind of appreciate how a lot of the sounds sound like they were literally ripped straight from, like, Crash Warped. They don't sound like redone or touched up or anything. They all still sound compressed as hell, and I love it. We're gonna go ahead and save to be safe, but I'm just curious, like, Gold Rush. Okay, so they're not doing, or maybe Gold Rush is supposed to be the Earth level. Exit. Gold Rush. Gold. See Austin Powers. I love gold. You know, game, I was saying your loading screen. Okay. That was one of the things I was defending. Your loading screens weren't that bad, but you were starting to go a little long with that one. Hell yeah, we get a little cowboy theme. You know what? I deserve that. I didn't have to do it like that. I also like the visual of the mask crates of like Aku Aku trying to bust out. I think that's a cool little touch. It's the small things that they do to try and touch up what is essentially from a... Oh, I just fucking suck. Like, layout-wise, this is very reminiscent of the PS1 games. The little things they do to, like, be like, hey, we're on new hardware, so we got new shit we can do. Okay. That crate count, though. Honestly, I've kind of been desensitized by giant crate counts when I think back to the other Crash 4. And, you know, remember shit like... there's like a Dingo Dial level. One of the Dingo Dial levels that has like 500 crates in it or something. I'm not saying I like it when the number get big for all the crates. Okay, game. Sure, I guess we're just not gonna hit that top crate. I don't like it, but I'm not as like traumatized seeing it since, yeah, it's just big at this point in time. It just happened to be big, and I just kind of have to accept that. And you know what? Unlike something like, oh, I don't know, the first level of your game having 100-something crates, the last world of the game having 200 crates kind of makes sense. We're near the end goal. They're allowed to make number big. You know, it's not like we're on the first level of the game running up a volcano and trying to collect 200-something crates. Or well over 100-something crates. I'm throwing as much shade as I can onto It's About Time because I'm going to praise the hell out of it when we actually get to it. Like, don't you worry if you think I hate that game. I have a lot of good things to say, but I feel like it's only going to be fair to say those good things when we're actually in its presence. For now, we can shit talk it. Also, I'm missing a crate. What crate am I missing? Oh, yeah, might as well. Just to get it clean. Like, that's another thing I can kind of get by with the high crate count. I can just assume a lot of it is nitro crates that I'm not going to be breaking myself anyways. That'll just hit with the big old detonator at the end. That kind of helps dissuade my fears of how big the crate count is. That's been the case for some levels in, like, Crash 2 and 3, is a lot of the time it was like, oh, there's just a ton of nitros hiding throughout the whole level. I don't know why I did that. I didn't have to do that. I'm gonna do it again. Nitro crates here just make up so much of them in Wrath. Yeah, so I don't mind too much some of the levels being big, as opposed to something like It's About Time, where a lot of the big crate counts aren't big because of nitro, but because they made the levels so annoyingly long. I'm sorry, I will always throw shade at that specifically. So many of the levels in fucking It's About Time did not need to be as long as they need to. Welcome back, Ceiling Greats! You know what? I don't mind them here because the music is fucking bopping. Oh. Wait, how do I get that one? No, wait, come back. How do I go faster? Because I need to die. I need to die so I can go back into the ones that I missed. Woo! Again, those water death animations. Hey, remember the ceiling grates? I know I said I'm not trying to like perfect every level, but like if I have an opportunity to get all the crates, I'm gonna go ahead and get all the crates. Like I'm here, I'm in the neighborhood. I might as well. You know, I'm already at the grocery store. I might as well grab some milk while I'm here. Type shit. Part of me was slightly worried that they were gonna be evil and make that little platform be like a death plane. Okay. You can go a little faster. Just a little. I want to be careful not to go too fast because I feel like I'm gonna miss on the aerial crates if I go too fast. Because that has such a weird timing to it for his little handstand. Eh. There we go. You know what? The music picking up. It's nice. It's good stuff. Alright, I want to kill this thing. I don't know how that hit. Watch, I'm gonna land on the crate and jump right back onto the grate. I'm so good. As if that wasn't like the intended way. Checkpoint! It's a long level. It's a long level, but it ain't like horrible. Oh, I wanted to blow it up when it was Aku Aku. Oh, we can't even get all the crates because we don't have a thing. I'm still gonna try and see if I can get all of them. Wait, I heard the boop, 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 boop of new crates appearing. Maybe it's these crates. Boop, boop. Trying to be careful since I do not have the luxury of a mask. That's an issue that both Crash 4 share, is like you go very long stretches of time without even the option of a mask or the chance to get one. I don't need the extra health. But wow, we're switching up. We're not on ceiling grates. We're on ceiling wood panels that Crash just kind of morphs his hand through to climb on. Oh, that was a weird little thing. I gotta make my way over there. It also wouldn't have surprised me too much if that was somehow a death barrier. The music is so like high action. I'm just climbing. Break those. Kill that guy. This is another song that's probably gonna go in my video playlist. Because goddamn, it's happening. I should look up who the composer is. Whoever it is, he did a damn good job. It's a detonator up there. Detonator? I barely know her. I want to blow this up with this. Yeah, sure, close enough. Okay, grab it as we run by. Let's look up the composer for this game while we're waiting. The game's music was composed by Andy Blythe and Martin Justa of Swallow Studios. What have they all done? Because I gotta know. Andy Blythe and Martin Justa are British composers who collaborate on TV and game projects. Their speciality is jazz. They did music for Mickey Mania, Toy Story, Bugs Life, Muppet Race Mania, Finding Nemo, Peter Pan. Oh, they did movies and TV shows. I'm curious here. Do I recognize any of these? No, I don't recognize any of these. Hey, that's cool. It's still cool. The warp room theme. It's a constant, I think, in Crash games. Even when they're bad or just okay, that damn music. Their music is always gonna be top notch. Look at Crash Bash. Easily one of the worst games to, ever have the indecency to breathe the same air as me, and it still has a banger of a soundtrack.
Bring it, you brain-dead bandicoot.
Huh? Oh, bring it, you brain-dead bandicoot. That's what he said. Okay, it took me a second to kind of process the words. Alright. Ball level! But also know this confirms my theory wrong. We're not getting levels all based around one element to reflect the world we've been to. So goddamn, 166 crates for one of these levels. Also, my controller is in a constant state of vibration. I'm a little scared. Only a little. Are there any crates over there? No. These levels are just actually so good to control. I don't mind the high crate count. Music is happening. This is fun. I don't know, I think when people say they really don't like all the gimmick levels, do we have to lump the ball rolling in? The ball rolling is fun. And I'll stand by it. Like, yes, the airplane sucks. Yes, the giant mech suit also sucks. I'll agree to those. But let's not be mean to the ball rolling levels and to the driving stages. They're pretty good. I have fun. I play with my toys. I'll gladly be someone who helps defend this game and give it its dues. Alright. I want to go on the left path. Actually, no, let's take the right path because we can see the left path. Ah, there's some crates over there. Hey! So now I gotta know if I need to go on the right path. God damn you doing the split path thing. Crash. How dare you? Okay. How dare you make me carefully check back here to make sure I'm not missing any crucial crates. Besides the nitros, because I can't do anything about those. Not missing any. Because you can just rush right on through. Okay. This looks scary. Oh, it's actually not that bad. Thought it was gonna be a lot scarier to get through that. Checkpoint, and then I'm gonna do something reckless. Actually, no, that's not really reckless. It's probably what you're meant to do. Oh boy, I'm getting Mario Sunshine flashbacks. Negative. That's a negative connotation. And I really hope there aren't any crates on that left side. I guess I can see if the left side has crates now. This game, oh goddamn, I'm gonna say possibly an unhinged statement. This game is almost like the Mario Sunshine of Crash games. I like it. I don't think it's as good as some of its best. And I wish it would just stick to some of its best stuff. And when it's bad, it's at its absolute worst. Not the absolute worst, but when it's bad, it's awful. Oh no, there's crates up there. I will say I like this more than Mario Sunshine. I'm sorry, Mario Sunshine heads. That's a good comparison, TPX. Thank you. Back when I streamed Mario Sunshine, I had a lot of like defenders for that game, like coming in and watching me, and it's like, I'm sorry guys, I don't like it that much. I didn't hate it. I know Mario Sunshine kind of has that reputation online that you literally, like, there's only the two extremes. You can only love it or hate it, but I am one of those rare people that sits kind of in the I think it's just fine overall camp. It has its problems, but you can get some fun out of it. But I would be remiss to say that I'm enjoying this decently more. Also, I gotta explore all over here and see if there's anything I'm missing over here. Actually, it's not. Let's just get the detonator switch. Hi, Dingodile. Hi, Entropy. Hi, crates. The ominous evil crates. Damn, this music. I need to keep a counter going for like how many times I've gushed about the music in this game. That's another thing this game does better than Sunshine, because I don't know, Sunshine's music is bad, but some of it kind of blends in my brain. Alright. Which way, Western Man? This way. Someone firing at me again? Ah! Dingodile, how'd you teleport over here? This is not where I'm supposed to go, apparently. Ah! Am I all the way back here? I am. I couldn't tell where I was supposed to go. I'll figure it out, I guess. Let's take this path instead. I'm gonna have a good time with these levels when it's time for the relic races. I don't know. I have a feeling I'm going to. Alright. So this way into this way. Not that way. I have to like get to this center platform, I guess. Never mind, it's like a little maze, you know? We gotta keep things a little more interesting. Crystal obtained. Okay, Dingo Dial's there. But he's also over here. Am I supposed to just like... Okay, I was supposed to just leap of faith that shit. Or maybe I've sequence broken. Entirely possible. Give me the detonator. And watch it all. Maybe we got all of them on our first try? No. We missed 5 crates somewhere. I don't know where, and I don't feel like searching for it right now. Unless there's 5 at the end here that I can break? No. Ah. Big stretch. We're gonna get another drink of water. Everyone, take this as an opportunity to break a second. Get a drink of water. Stretch around. Do what you gotta do. Cheers. Here, here. I think we'll perfectly have enough time tonight to round out the regular part of the game and then probably save the like completion process for next week. I don't know if we'll do it all in one go next week. You know what? The fact that I didn't just ace through this game in like 2 streams, I'm happy about. I'm enjoying my time. Great balls of fire. Is that the mech suit? Did I see the mech suit on that? It would make sense if it showed up again and wasn't just constrained to 1 level. Please don't bring it back. Oh, and we're in space. And there's a giant crate. There's a giant thing to climb on at the beginning. Crash his face right now. That's how I feel. I feel you right now, Crash. We're running towards the screen. At least we started off with 1 mask. We have that luxury going for us. Anything over here? No, you're kidding me. Come on. Come on, Crash. I can't be here all day. I'm going to turn into a disheveled old man. I wanted to see if I could shortcut that and make it a little faster. At least you can straight shot through here. And spin. Come on, Crash. Pick up the pace. I'm so glad they put this whole segment here that's just, you know, a giant climbing. All right. Why? Why is that like just out of reach from a jump spin? This level was designed to just piss me off immediately. Like we can see the finish line, The game knows I'm almost done. So it's trying to piss me off that little bit before it gets its claws off of me. Yep. That's why we're gonna try and get all the crates this level if we can. That way we don't have to come back except for the relic. Okay. Checkpoint, god damn it. Honestly, that checkpoint isn't that far from the start. Like, it's not, like, in a physical sense. It just feels like it is because of everything you gotta go through. Also, I am slowly realizing how many levels end with a nitro crate detonator. I'm fully getting now what you meant by what you meant by every level, like all the levels utilizing an just so many fucking nitro crates. Also, that is a fake grate. I was gonna try and grab it and see if maybe I could abuse anything about it. Fuck it, why don't I just... I have this. Why do I not just shoot? Do that. Let's cut out the fucking middleman. In fact... There. So much easier. Who needs a detonator switch? It feels like that bonus section was made like forgetting I had the fruit bazooka. Like, did they forget? Did they forget they already gave that to me? And so I can just kind of get away with cheesing it? What? Why? Okay. Alright, where is he? You can't hide. I know the mech suit is there. It is. Boy. It's like I knew he was in the level. Don't try and hide him from me. Just get it over with. Thank you, Aku Aku, for being here. Oh. Okay. Okay, that's actually kind of cool. Chase segment inside of the mech suit. That's actually kind of cool. That's kind of bars. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. That's a cool concept. Oh, and it's over now. Oh. Oh. It was cool. Oh, and it's back again. Yeah, I don't mind this. Oh, no. Oh, we don't get Aku Aku. It's fine. Who needs him? Does that count as him? That doesn't count. Why does that not count? Really, it was only the beginning of the level that was super frustrating. The rest of this is like, oh, I just gotta play smarter. Gotta hang towards the right so I can hit that. Not good enough intelligence to use the switch. Not even intelligence, it's just a fiery wall! Oh. I don't like the little face you sent there. Break. Oh, well, I didn't break those. It's fine. Smash. You're kidding me? They're kind of annoyingly spaced because if you stop to jump, you do like that slow wind up, which you obviously can't really afford to do because you're running away from an explosion. Fine. There. Please. I swear to God, if that killed me, I was going to be very upset. Oh, are we already at the end? Oh, we're damn near at the end. How many crates did I miss, game? Just tell me. Just give me the disappointment now for how many I've missed. Ah, we didn't miss any of them. You know what? Okay, that level starts off with like such a piss poor start, but honestly, it picks up. Out of the hopefully only 2 mech suit levels, that was probably my favorite of the 2. Because there wasn't nearly as much stopping and aiming at shit. But also I'm now realizing... Does he know? I don't know anything! Oh my... No. Wait. No, I was getting ready to make a comment. Oh, it's kind of weird how the mech suit isn't that prevalent given that it's on the box art. Is the final boss fight's gonna use the mech suit. Oh, the level's called Cortex Vortex. That's actually cool.
Crash, you've been a naughty boy, but now that's going to end.
Why did you say it so calmly like that? Why couldn't you have said it more angrily or something? Because that's already a weird line for you to say, Cortex. You couldn't have said it with a little more oomph to make it not sound weird. Oh no, the game's falling apart. Oh no. The level's falling apart before our eyes. Oh god, the visuals are actually broken. The emulator like gave an error message a minute ago saying like something disabling hash. This level is actually broken. Oh, never mind. Wait, are we good? Nope. We were good for a second. My PC, I mean my PS2, obviously. This is all on real hardware. My PS2 actually said, hey, I can't render that, sorry. Wow, you are very pathetic compared to your Crash 3 counterpart, the shield guys. I thought I could slide under that in time. We have fleeting moments of the visuals coming back to us. They're few and far between. This is Cortex's evil plan all along. Just to put Vaseline all over Crash's eyes to make it really hard for him to actually platform because he can't see shit. What hurt me there? I genuinely don't know. Why did that hurt me? What? Okay, fine, game. Fine, we'll play by your rules. We'll play by your really stupid rules. Okay, now I can go under it. Okay. So, I don't know what damages me. Oh, the whole floor! I just physically couldn't see that the whole floor was, you know, like that. No, fuck, we're running under this. There's no way I can't just run under this, right? Okay, so running under it is fine, but sliding under, you know, the thing where I make my hitbox even smaller. Nope. it's a no-go. Crash, you know, Crash is taller when he slides. Obviously, guys. I'm sorry for everyone watching at home that the stream is hard to decipher. I imagine all this going on top of whatever bitrate nonsense YouTube or Twitch is going to be doing. I don't know what the issue is. I've never seen, like, I know this happened like at one point earlier in the game, but I've never seen any other game do this. So I don't even know like how to begin to fix it. Oh, like I said, it's like normal for a fleeting moment. It's oddly fitting. Guess what crashed? Oh my fucking god, the game just doesn't want me to fucking beat it. No, why? Crashed! Look, at least we saved right before. At least I saved. So like, ignore the loading times. This is the only PS2 game I've ever played to not only like have that visual glitch, but to crash on me like this. We get to hear Cortex call Crash a naughty boy again. Everyone is so happy. Everyone cheers. Actually, no, I do remember one other PS2 game that like refused to run properly, and that was which one was it? It was one of the Ben 10
Developed
games.
By Traveler's Tales.
Alien Force, Ben 10 Alien Force was a horribly buggy mess as well. Another drink of water. Alright, Jingly, come on. Maybe the level will work now that it had a chance to restart. Oh, I should have angled myself so you could actually see him do the thing.
Crash, you've been a naughty boy.
I don't.
But now that's going to end.
Someone probably has that saved as like a ringtone or a phone notification. Some freak out there. I respect it, even if I don't agree with it. Oh, hey! So this is what the level was supposed to look like. That's nice. I don't know what its problem was a minute ago, but hey, at least it's working now. Pew. Pew. Something about this game, the longer it runs, I guess, it just deteriorates, I guess, in the emulator. It just needs to restart. Or it could entirely be... I've had issues before with my external hard drive, like, disconnecting slightly. It could be we're on a ticking time clock, and my external hard drive that I'm playing this off of is just not connected properly right now. But I've already accepted the fact that it might glitch out again, and so I don't feel like sitting up and checking the connection, because that would probably mean having to restart the game again. I don't want to do that. Alright. Yep. Look at this flawless run through. Isn't it great how much better a level can be when you can actually fucking see what's going on? I'm not harping, I don't want to harp on it too much because it literally was not an issue with the game itself. Or at least, not as far as I can tell. What do you mean? Error. Out of fixed descriptor. I'm googling. I'm googling what that error means. What does this mean? What is this error? Graphics resource exhaustion bug. What does it mean? Turn off GPU palette conversion. How do I do that? Where? Is that a setting I have on? I'm checking. I'm sorry, guys, but like I need to figure out what the fuck is going on. Post-processing, that's all turned off. OSD. I don't see anything there. Advanced. Rendering. Texture replacement. I don't have texture replacement on. How do I... Let me see. PAL text. GPU palette conversion. Where is that? Paul's Revenge. It's Paul's Revenge all over again. Annual hardware render fixes in the rendering tab. That's not an option for me. Is it in advanced maybe? Part of me almost wants to like put this off and try and fix it tomorrow. But we're like so close to the end of the game. Texture filtering, that's default, that's off, that's default. Not set anything weird in here, nothing in here. Like, I've not set any weird settings. What does make withdraw option? Is that new? Yeah, it's new. I put some new rewards in. I'm gonna ask no Steam rewarding right now. What if I hit ignore? Okay, I can like force this to go through frame by frame if I hit ignore. If I hit it enough, maybe we get through whatever was causing. Oh no. Okay. I thought my PC crashed for a minute. Like my entire desktop. Retry. And that quits out of the game. God fucking damn it. I think we're just gonna call it there. No one wants to watch Wizard tech support. No one's gonna want to watch that. I think what we'll do is, I guess off stream I'll figure out what the fuck its problem is, and next week we will finish Wrath of Cortex, because something about this level my emulator doesn't like. I'm gonna play around. You can try one more time, and if it doesn't work, yeah, you know what? We'll try one more time, and before I start the game, maybe I'll switch like the rendering settings. So give me 1 second. Let me graphics API. Let me set it to something like automatic, and I'll let it choose, and we'll see if that does it any better. System has Vulkan driver, OpenGL. I don't know what any of that means. We'll try once more. Just one more try. If it crashes or acts up again, then we call it, and we all go to sleep, and we all go play Slay the Spire 2. Game of the year. Slay the Spire 2 is going to be Game of the Year. Calling it now. If it works, then we finish the game tonight. If it doesn't work, then at least we get to hear Cortex say "naughty boy" one more time.
A Universal Interactive Studios
You know,
production.
At least we get that, and everyone is gonna be happy
Developed
over that,
by
right?
Traveler's Tales.
Come on. Who doesn't want this? Who doesn't want that?
Crash Bandicoot, the Wrath of Cortex.
Wrath of Cortex. Alright. I mean, so far, so good. I'm really scared that I did something with the settings. Okay, our memory is still here. Really scared for a second that it was gonna just, like, freak out and say, nope, you got rid of your whole save data, dude. Good job, idiot.
Crash, you've been a naughty boy, but now that's going to end.
Y'all happy? You got it. I'm getting a drink of water. All right, let's see when we load in. Well, the level isn't falling apart. I just ran into that when I didn't need to. Let's see how far we get before it crashes again. You know what? Let's appreciate. I really love how I love the visuals of this level. Now that I can actually see it, and the music. Like, this is pretty hype for, like, final level of the game. I almost wanted to crash a Cortex and crash. If it crashed there, I don't know if I'd be able to bring myself to stream it again, because it's like that's just the end of the game. That's just the canon ending now. I'm sorry. We wouldn't go back for completion, wouldn't do any of it. We wouldn't see the final boss. It would just be, well, sorry guys, the game has spoken, it ends here. I also gotta wonder, let's be serious for a minute here. Or, you know, closest I can get to serious on this fucking channel. Are we inside, like, the actual Cortex Vortex, like, from the first game? You know, the thing that he uses? If so, fucking rad? Oh, the game's starting to slow down a little here, but we're not crashing. We are getting a drink of water because it made the sound and everything. Did y'all hear that? Did it play it had to have played the bloop, bloop, bloop. We're getting a drink of water now. It's gonna be the last of my water bottle. Refreshing. I'm happy I got the sounds and everything to play with reward claims. We've made it further now, I think. No, actually, no, I think this is about as far as we've made it. I'm not stupid, I ain't... The game is lagging a little here. Good job, Crash. Yeah, let me kill that guy. Go ahead and kill him while I'm standing here. No? Oh, no, I can. There we go. Why? Yeah, just something about this level. Weirdly fitting that the final level is apparently acting up. Also, how the hell did I pull that off and then I still fucking die? Alright, I'm gonna have to double jump for all of them, because otherwise, apparently it's calling it too close. Again, why does the sliding under? Who knows? Cortex is weird. Alright, we'll do that. And then we'll slam. I really hope the final boss doesn't stutter out. I'm gonna be really sad if it does. Oh. Oh, the power. I like it more if the game wasn't like shitting itself here. Oh, let's keep it going. Oh, the end's right there. Hey, we got all the crates. I'm gonna guess it was just the level acting up because it had so many fucking moving parts to it. Just all the different particles going at it. So my PS2, which is kind of struggling a little. You know how it is. There was also a hidden crate. Oh, because there was the green gym path. But let's save just to be safe. And let's do the final boss fight. Time for the boss fight. Aren't we all excited to see? All right, crunch.
Congratulations, Crash. You should be proud of yourself. Not only have you collected all the crystals in record time, but you also defeated the elementals.
Yay.
Let Crunch and me be the first ones to congratulate you.
By pummeling your sad bandicoot frame into
Then boss fight after. There's 2 boss fights. Also, why do we have... Wait. Why do we have to fight Cortex now? We defeated the 4 elementals. Like, the whole point in the beginning of the game is like, oh, we can't beat Crash on our own. Oh, fuck. Oh, wait, okay, so he's using all the masks and Uka Uka. That's actually cool. Wait, this is cool. Do I have to shoot him? No. I do. Oh, I do have to shoot him. Thought there was another one. Shoot Cortex. Oh. What? What was the point in all that? Oh, fuck. Balls of water. This is cool. Like, he's using all the powers against you, you're using all of them against him. It's a very nice song. Do I have to shoot him midair or something? Alright. Oh, fuck off. So yeah, I don't have to use the damn mech suit. Everything is good. The world is good and great. Okay, game. You clearly saw that I locked on. Also, I'm so glad that I entered the boss fight with 2 Aku masks and, you know, I don't get either of them. I get it. He's gotta float around the bad guy. I am a little confused why he's just punching the shit out of Cortex. Like, what's the goal there, Crunch? What you gain beating the shit out of him? Also, I just realized I have all this room to run around still. Oh, I didn't... What? Okay, that doesn't kill. I don't know what hit me that froze me. I think it was one of these. Because they stick around for a little bit. Die, die, die. Alright, so when he activates the floor, I have to watch the floor. Also, boss fight that has 4 stages. I like this. Alright, which floor? Oh, Uka Uka, you didn't... Or Aku Aku, you didn't freeze him right away. Kill Cortex. I'm a little disappointed that Uka Uka isn't doing anything. Oh. Okay, that's cool. This is cool. I like this. It's combining all the different, you know, masks to make like this mad dash fight all around the arena. Like, this is a cool idea. Aku Aku, please save me! There we go. Dead. Die. Die. Please stay dead. Oh. It gave me a leaderboard. Oh, is he dead? Wait, that counted as beating him? Defeat Cortex and crunch time. That was it.
Can't you ever let me win? What do you want from me, you cretin?
Cortex! You realize that Crash may have collected all the crystals, but he doesn't have the gems. With the gems, we can resurrect the masks one last time and destroy that bandicoot once and for all.
Time for relics. No, we're gonna save the relics and the gems for next week. Oh. Who are you? Who is that on the right? Oh, it skipped. It would start. Well, that was at least the main, like, playthrough of Wrath of Cortex. It's a good... Overall, it's a good time. Ain't bad. Do you unlock anything in, like, in here? Oh... I will save. Secret warp room. Okay. All right, that's cool. I like that. I like me some secret stuff. It's just a dude. I don't have to like the other dude. Oh God. Oh no. He like slips in place a second if you turn around while you're doing the crash dash. Oh no. That doesn't bode well, considering I don't remember that happening in the other Crash games, but that is for us to... Actually, you know what? We will try the first level's relic. Let's do the first level's relic race to get a feel for these for next week, to see how they're gonna be. And then next week, we will chip away at completion for everything. I want 100% complete this game because overall, I quite enjoyed it. Wait, my point still stands. Why the fuck is the box art Crash in the mech suit if it only exists in like 2 levels and isn't even used in the final boss? I just realized that, well, like... like doing the, not the wrap up, but like looking at the box art while I do this. Why is he there? Why is he in the mech suit if you only use it 2 times in the whole game? Traveler's Tales, you swine. Also, I definitely could have gone that time straight without blowing up. I don't know how I didn't blow up there. I'm not gonna question it. I didn't need to stop and spin that. That I do need to stop and spin. Gizmo, please stop. I imagine that similar to It's About Time, the hardest part for these time trials is gonna be just how long some of these levels are. Oh, you're kidding me. It's fine. We can work on being even faster. You also lose a lot more of the speed with the jump than I think you normally would. It's definitely the length, yeah. Okay. I don't know what the hell happened there. I don't know why I slid there. I didn't need to. Crash. Sprint. Just break all of those at once. I think we're already making slightly faster time. These ones are kind of precariously placed. I don't know if any of those, none of those were time crates. Go. All right, what did we get for that? We got gold. We are lug. We're just a big old lug. I'm almost scared to see what the platinum times are gonna be on something like this. Like, I'm a little scared. Is it gonna say the platinum times? 37 seconds? I know I slipped up a couple times there, but a whole 11. Nope, we're not worried about it tonight. God, he looks so awkward when dashing. Look, you're still somewhat new here, Libitina, just a little new. I've made a promise that someday in the inevitable vague future, I'm gonna do a series of live streams where I just go for the platinum relics in all the games. I'm not worried about them now. I only need gold for the progression, so I don't have to worry about them. What I will say, I'll do a little bit more of a detailed, like, not detailed, but a little more in-depth, here are my thoughts on the game when we actually do the completion. But for now, yeah, this sits pretty cleanly on the totem pole of Crash games from bottom to top right now. Worst one is still Crash Bash, followed by Crash 1, followed by this game and Crash 2, the more I think about it, are kind of neck and neck to me. I think Crash 2 edges out just a little bit more. Just a little bit more. Gregory on top for sure. No, I'm sorry. We still haven't gone to Crash Boom Bang. We're a long way away from that. I'm talking about the Crash games that I've played. Crash 2 and this game are kind of neck and neck. With Crash 2 only slightly edging out, followed by Crash 3, and I'm still gonna say Crash Team Racing is at the top of that podium of Crash games. But to end it off, now we gotta get the angle right. Yeah. I'm sorry, just that I'm easily amused. What do you mean they made sure that the crouch animation? Why does his nose go like that? I just noticed. Why the hell is his nose? This is too good. Anyways, thank you all for watching. Tune in Monday, Tuesday, where we're going to play more Hades. Friday, like I said, we're doing the indie game demo, just random indie game demos. Nose jiggle physics. Cash Bandiloot, a freak he is. And next week, we're going to work on completing this game. Good night, everyone. I hope y'all had a wonderful time. I'm trying to keep up the specific animation while I do the wrap-up. Thank you all for watching. Until next time, it's the same stupid wizard you love. It's the same stream you love. I hope you all had a wonderful time.